Shunting James's next lines of trucks. I know he hates these trucks, but they don't seem like they're a big deal. They look like they're pretty much normal. I mean, this front one doesn't even have a face. Oh yeah, he may not have a face, but that doesn't mean he's not cheeky. Hey, bro. He's just shy, I swear. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go get the other set of stuff I have to shunt. It's gonna lay in this corner. And hey, since I don't really have to shunt any other stuff, I can just relax back here until I eventually will have to do some other shunting duties. These rocks do not look stable at all. If an engine were to bump right into these, I bet they would go right through the rocks and go tumbling down that big hill. That is not safe at all, Percy said. Just then, Ducket came right next to Percy. Oh, hey, Duck. So I assume you're the one who's blowing my mail while I'm doing shunting duties? Yup. I don't see why they couldn't have asked Thomas. Well, he's still on his normal duties right now anyways. He always has to go on that branch line. It's either that or he shunts on that branch line. Wait, I just remembered, we are on his branch line. Yeah, crazy that the express route is literally next to the branch line. Yeah, I don't get that. This is like one of our only shunting yards, and it has to be next to the branch line. That's probably nothing, Percy shrugged. Well, I'll go to bounce, Percy. This mail won't just deliver itself, you know. Anyways, toodles, Duck said. Wait, I just remembered. Thomas is coming by to drop off his coaches because right now is when his shift ends. Oh, darn it, I gotta go. Fast. What Percy didn't know was that Thomas had already dropped off his coaches at the other shunting yard and was coming right towards this shunting yard. Luckily, Percy was able to shift right into the other siding. But the ponies were still stuck to where Percy was at. Percy had stopped right in front of the train, but the problem is the rocks were starting to become unstable, and the brake van had already stumbled right onto the rocks and were starting to come loose. Thomas was coming awfully close. Percy, look out! Thomas slammed into Percy. Percy slammed into the trucks one by one. As the trucks got closer to falling off down the cliff, so did Percy. Oh. Oh. And just like that, the trucks had clattered all the way half down the hill, and Percy was on the verge of falling off. Bust my buffers, cried Percy. And as some of the rocks were still last falling, Percy tumbled down. Now Percy was smacked all the way down deep in the rocks with the derailed trucks. Cinders and ashes! Oh my God, Percy, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should have seen this coming. No, don't worry, Thomas. This wasn't your fault. It were those stupid unsuspended rocks that got loose. And besides, it was going to happen anyway in a more horrible way. For all we know, it could end up with an explosion instead of this. I think we'd rather have this instead of an explosion, wouldn't we? Yeah, that's valid, Thomas said. Now come on, Percy, I'll go get you some help. But Thomas, how are you going to get help? There's no cranes around here. And also, I don't think any of the cranes have long enough hooks that would reach all the way to down here. Well, you know, we do always have some of our crane friends, besides Cranky, I mean. But Thomas, Greg's not here. Yeah, I know Greg's not here. Greg, something happened to him, I don't know. But basically, Percy, we have our own ways of getting you out. How? That I actually don't have the answer to, Thomas explained. So are you saying I'm in here for a long time? Percy asked. No, Percy, not at all, Thomas said. We'll get you help in no time, I promise. Thomas, I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. You're just trying to cheer me up. No, I promise. We'll have you out of here soon, I swear. Eventually, one of the cranes came. Hour of wasted patience faded. I do not feel good. To the morrow, chums. That guy's weird, Percy, Thomas said. Well, I like him, Percy said excitedly. Why would you like him? He has a weird accent, Thomas said rudely. Well, he just saved me after an hour of wasted patience, Percy exclaimed. Well, that's fair. Very fair, Thomas shrugged. Anyways, come on, Percy, we're gonna have to get you cleaned up. Just like when you had gotten to that mud accident. We agreed that had never happened because that's... What the... You never left? Thomas exclaimed. Yeah, no, I was just listening to you two bicker and argue. And also, I do not like that you do not like me. That is very rude of you. I am just doing my job. Well, so are we. Or at least we're trying to, that is. So, can you, leave now? Yeah. He didn't even bother getting the trucks behind me, Percy said. Well, they deserve to be stuck there because, they are rude. Anyways, come on. Let's go clean you up. And the two best buddies went off. Bro, he didn't even bother to get anywhere near us. Yeah, well, that's our karma. Karma for what? We only badmouthed him. It was mostly the rock's fault. Yeah, if those dumb rocks weren't unstable, then we would have stayed in that spot, and that stupid Percy would have just derailed us. Can't really say that for the brake van, though. But hey, who cares about the brake van? It doesn't have a life. Hey, Jim, you okay? He's still shy at me. Yeah, he's still shy. But seriously, how are we gonna get back on the rails? I don't think we are. Well,